In a stunning turn of events that has sent shockwaves through South Africa's political and law enforcement spheres, retired General Mkhwanazi has come forward with explosive revelations concerning the alleged influence of Minister Bheki Mthethwa over proceedings at the Madlanga Commission. The claims, made during a highly publicized press briefing yesterday, have left the nation grappling with questions about integrity, accountability, and the independence of key investigative processes. Mkhwanazi, who served at the highest echelons of the South African Police Service, SAPS, painted a picture of a deeply compromised system, alleging that Mthethwa, widely seen as one of the country's most powerful ministers in policing, allegedly exerted undue influence over the Commission's direction. According to the former general, the interference reportedly involved attempts to sway testimonies, manipulate the focus of investigations, and protect certain high-profile individuals from scrutiny. The people deserve to know the truth, Mkhwanazi declared during his address, his tone alternating between measured gravity and outright frustration. When those meant to uphold justice start bending processes for political or personal motives, the system fails every citizen. The Madlanga Commission was supposed to be an impartial platform to uncover facts and restore public confidence, yet it appears some powerful figures sought to steer it off course. Eyewitnesses to the briefing described Mkhwanazi's revelations as jaw-dropping and unprecedented, noting that the former general presented what he claimed was documented evidence of communication between Mthethwa's office and commission staff. While details remain sensitive and partially classified, sources familiar with the briefing indicate that Mkhwanazi alleges the minister had frequent back-channel engagements, pressuring certain officials to moderate the intensity of questioning during high-stakes testimonies. Political analysts have immediately weighed in, suggesting that these allegations, if proven true, could have profound implications for both the SAPS and the broader justice system. Some have pointed out that the claims may ignite renewed scrutiny of Minister Mthethwa's role in previous high-profile investigations and internal police affairs, possibly affecting ongoing oversight processes. The reaction from the ruling party and government officials has been cautious but pointed. While no formal response from Minister Mthethwa has been issued at the time of writing, spokespersons have called for calm and insisted that all allegations must be thoroughly investigated before conclusions are drawn. Opposition parties, however, have seized on Mkhwanazi's statements, calling for an immediate parliamentary inquiry and accusing the minister of undermining the credibility of key oversight institutions. Civil society groups have also reacted strongly. Organizations focused on government accountability and police integrity have expressed outrage, stressing that the public has a right to know whether political interference has compromised the Commission's findings. These are not mere claims, said a prominent activist. If the Madlanga Commission is to fulfill its mandate, it must operate free from manipulation, and those who attempt to influence justice must be held accountable. Mkhwanazi, who has been widely respected for his previous calls for transparency within the SAPS, indicated that he would provide further documentation to support his claims, including communications and internal reports. He also warned that any attempts to discredit him or silence whistleblowers would only deepen public distrust in the system. The timing of these revelations is particularly sensitive, as the Madlanga Commission continues to examine some of the country's most contentious law enforcement decisions over the past decade. Analysts suggest that Mkhwanazi's statements could either stall or accelerate proceedings, depending on how authorities respond and whether they take immediate steps to investigate claims of ministerial interference. As South Africans await further developments, one thing is clear: the narrative surrounding the Madlanga Commission has shifted dramatically. What was once expected to be a measured investigation into procedural integrity now risks becoming a flashpoint in debates over political influence, ministerial accountability, and the very independence of South Africa's justice institutions. General Mkhwanazi's revelations, whether fully substantiated or partially speculative, have reignited critical conversations about the balance of power, the role of leadership in law enforcement, and the necessity of transparent mechanisms in safeguarding democracy. As the nation watches with bated breath, the question remains: will justice prevail, or will political influence continue to shape the story behind closed doors?